All right, I figured this truck deserved a little bit longer of a walk around. So we're gonna start out here. I'm gonna highlight some of the features that are on the truck, and then it's gonna cut to, I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna review the booklet of receipts and works that I have done to it. So first off, it's got this snorkel on it. That's all been done. It's all connected on the inside of the truck. It's gonna be a little bit unconventional. This isn't your traditional car review. I'm just gonna show you the stuff that's on the truck, show you why it's worth it. So this is all integrated, the snorkel into it. Do I suggest taking your 2017 Tacoma into water that's this high? I don't, but if you buy it, you can do whatever you want to with it. I had a guy comment on one of the posts saying he wanted to buy it and burn it. I'll help you burn it if you pay for it. I don't care what you do with it. I'm just showing you all the highlighted features. This has an integral into the CBI bumper worn Xeon Platinum winch on it. So if you look through here, you may or may not be able to see it. If you look through here, there's a winch in here with a synthetic rope on it. This winch has a remote that comes with it. It's integral to the bumper. CBI bumper, steel bumper on the front and the rear. It also has, show right here, it has a dual battery setup. Tacomas don't normally come standard with dual battery setups. It has your Discovery STT Pro Cooper 315/70 R17 tires on it, all brand new. It's a little muddy because we just pulled it from the grass. You can see how deep the tread is with my finger here. It has your Icon dual reservoir shocks on it, your Icon upper mounts, whatever those are called. I don't claim to be a car fanatic. It has your SLE rock slider slash side steps to it. Again, back here, same tires, great condition, basically brand new. Your Icon dual reservoir shocks in the back. It has something with the leaf springs. We'll talk about it when we get inside with the paperwork. I think they've been upgraded. It has your CBI off-road rear bumper. That is integral. Winch integrated here. Your hookups here. Your lights and all that are connected to the bumper here. A lot of work went into this. With your pivoting hydration system. So this will pivot all the way out if you want it to. And then it'll pivot all the way in. Same thing on this side. Pivot all the way in. That's how it closes up. Coming around, coming around. Full size spare tire. Great tread on it. Same tires over here, brand new condition. Icon dual reservoir shocks. SLE off-road steps. And then same thing on the front. Your tires with your dual reservoir shocks. It is a TRD Pro, not a TRD off-road, not just a TRD. A TRD Pro, that's the ultimate trim level package. Full leather interior. It's got your RAM mount up here. You've got the updated infotainment system. Dual climate control. Blind spot mirroring. Your power up here. You have your crawl control. Your front and rear lockers in the truck. Let's go over to the other side. Your WeatherTech mats. WeatherTech mats in the rear. Under seat storage. That's where your stock jack and all that goes, but you can put some stuff in there. And Tacomas are awesome. Tacomas are just like Jeeps. There's tons and tons of accessories. You can take that out and you can put other stuff in there. The guy who built this truck, I seen it on the receipt earlier, had an ARB fridge in there, so like an off-road Overland fridge that hooked into the truck. This truck's been wired correctly. Part of the reason it's got the dual battery setup. You've got your S-Pod setup here. So you've got your bumper lights, you've got your rear bumper lights, you have your air for your ARB air controller for your lockers. This truck's just been loaded to the hilt. It's got everything you could want and then some. Ready to go on any adventure. A lot of times what people do with these Tacomas, I didn't highlight this, is they do these high, I think it's called high clearance rear bumpers. Same thing on the front. To do so, a shop has to come in and they have to trim this fender, as you can see right here, and then the bumper mounts up here. That way, if you're crawling, you've got all of this clearance here. If you're off-roading, if you're overlanding, whatever the case may be, you have all this clearance here, and then this is protected all by steel. So really a lot of work, a lot of custom work, fabrication that's gone into this truck, more than just your what looks like to be bolt-ons. This truck is adventure ready, travel ready, family ready, whatever the case may be. Come on in here and get into this truck. Next, we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna review all of the receipts and I'll show you that in a second.
Go.
All right, so as you just seen outside, we did the full walk around of it. Now we're gonna get into the paperwork of it. So I've got paperwork for everything here. This is your Icon dual reservoir shocks. This is your CBI rear bumper. This is, and I can go on for days with this stuff. This is where they put the rock sliders on in the rear bumper, part of the rear bumper, part of the rear bumper. I've got the ARB performance, dual reservoir air tank, air reservoir, all kinds of stuff. This is the book of receipts that came from Slee Off-Road with everything that's been done to this thing. Maybe minus one or two things, but it looks like, based on the paperwork, because we didn't build this vehicle, that everything was done through Slee Off-Road over time. This one dates back to December 19, 2017, with a total, show this total, of $20,300, $340.34. You can, if you're interested in the truck, I'll give all this to you, and it outlines everything that was done on that date. And then if you back up, it'll show you other things. So the most recent was 4/16/2018. This was a balance due of, I don't know if it's going to tell me without spending too much time on this. Here's one for $22,082.89. So that one was as of 4/16/2018. And what that consisted of was the Xeon 10,000 S Platinum synthetic line worn winch with a remote on it. It came with, and this I'm just going to quickly run through this real quick, the relocation kit, LED lighting in the S-Pod, custom install of a CBI rear bumper, high-lift extreme jack, install front bumper, suspension with OME leaf springs, Icon dual reservoir shocks, your Slee slider steps, your differential breather, ARB breather kit, your compressor, your ARB twin compressor, and I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, your Switch Pro, dual battery setup, oil filler neck, the ARB fridge has been removed, so take off $1,200 there for the fridge, digital tire gauge, jack handle isolator, so that was as of 4/17, and then there's a whole slew of other things going on all the way back to, like I said, December 19th, 2017, which had a bunch more stuff done to it. So according to those numbers, well over $40,000 worth of work done to this. I'm not going to say that in today's standards that's still $40,000. You could argue that it's more than $40,000. Regardless, the point is that vehicle has, I've talked to a few Toyota fanatics, that vehicle has top-of-the-line parts on it. You cannot get better parts for them. You can probably get comparable parts for them, but you cannot get better parts for that truck. Since that winch was bought for it, the worn Xeon Platinum winch, the winch has almost doubled in price by 2022 standards. So, based on these numbers, you could argue that a lot more money and work's done to that truck, and I'm selling it for a clean retail price. And anybody's interested in that truck, we're selling for $45,997. That is an absolute steal of that truck, because that truck in stock condition with the mileage that's on it, 96,000 miles, sells for around $43,000. We've tacked on a couple thousand for the 40,000 plus of upgrades and work that you've seen done to it. Phenomenal truck, loaded to the hilt, capable. Really, you cannot find a better Tacoma that is built and functional off-road. And if you want to work a deal out, we can work a deal out. I have finance options. I'll put a warranty on it. I have aftermarket warranty options that we can put that it's lifted in. It'll cover you, all of that. I have all of the options. That is a great, great truck for somebody. Give us a call, 573-854-9969. Visit our website, McLainMotors.mycarsonline.com. Apply on there. Shoot us a message on our Facebook page. Shoot us a message on our Instagram page, both McLain Motors. And let's get you into that truck.